So today we're going to be doing another episode of New Makeup Hangover. If you're uncertain as to what New Makeup Hangover is, you love my series of New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, you love makeup reviews and love to watch wacky zany girls give their opinion about the new makeup releases, well then, keep watching. My name is Marie, and I am a beautiful mess. Here I approach makeup from the viewpoint of a novice. So sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. Like I said, today is the flip side of New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, the New Makeup Hangover. Here I go over the makeup releases from last week's episode that I wanted to talk about and we didn't pull. And sprinkled in are some of the new makeup releases that have come out since then. Alas, there's no adult libations, there's only coffee and contemplation. Laws of contemplation. So without further ado, let's jump into it. As you can see, I have scoochied over to the side so I can put the makeup releases here. Let's take a look at what we didn't get to talk about last week. So this was something that I had in the folder last week and we've gotten more information on. So Chucky and Glamlight are doing a collaboration. I know a lot of people are excited about it. I have actually never seen the movie. I know. I was living under a rock when I was younger. This definitely looks interesting. So Glamlight and Chucky are coming out with a new collection that is including a whole bunch of stuff, you guys. First up, though, is the eyeshadow palette, and this definitely looks interesting. Definitely deep and dark and sultry and a different kind of Valentine's Day look for certain, and I am all about it. So basically, in honor of Chucky's 35th anniversary, Chucky and Tiffany have teamed up with Glamlight to create the most killer makeup collection in history, inspired by the infamous killer doll love story. So we've got the eyeshadow palette here for $32. The colors in it definitely speak to my 90s teenage self. Definitely something I'm interested in, but I'll be honest with you, I just picked up the ColourPop Troublemaker palette because that came back in stock. And I feel like this is very similar to that. So I'm probably going to be passing on this eyeshadow palette. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to be passing on the whole collection. But also in the collection, you've got some blushes. This is Love, Honor, and Obey. Our Chucky blush is all you need to complete your killer makeup looks. And it's definitely that pale pink blush that everybody has been trying to dupe since the Dior one came out. So the blush is going to be $14. Definitely looks interesting, but I have this color in my collection already, so I'm not going to be picking that up. And then the last thing that has been revealed is the two-of-a-kind eyeliner duo kits. So this duo comes with one ultra precise waterproof blackest black felt tip liquid liner and one ultra creamy kohl eyeliner pencil. Both liners allow you to draw precise lines for a defined look or softly smudge for a more grungy look. The eyeliner is sharp as a knife, it says, and this duo is $18. All of this will be available on Glamlight's website on February 14th. So if you're spending Valentine's Day by yourself and this speaks to you, treat yourself, ladies and gentlemen, treat yourself. It's a day of love. Love yourself, you guys. Like I said, I am not going to be picking any of this up. I've been dying to try something by Glamlight, but this is just not the collection that is going to do it for me. Still waiting for the one that just grabs me by the heartstrings or the cojones or grabs me by something and says, come home with me. Ariana Grande's line, REM, is going to be launching at Sephora. Right, so yes, REM is going to be launching in Sephora in the UK. It's already launched there. It launched on February 13th. I'm thinking that maybe REM has a contract with Ulta for exclusivity, and that's why it's not launching in the US as of yet. But this looks promising, ladies and gentlemen, that this might be coming to Sephora in the US. REM is not a brand that really excites me. I think there's one thing in their line that I've been interested to try, and that's the under eye cooling gel. But if you are a fan of REM, it is at Sephora in the UK, and more than likely it's going to be coming to Sephora here in the United States soon. So let's keep our eyes open for that. But that was definitely something that popped up last week that I wanted to talk about this week. And one other thing that I wanted to talk about that we didn't get to talk about last week is that Selfless by Hiram has left Sephora, but now it's going to be showing up in Target. So unfortunately, Trend Mood 1's account got banned because of a copyright strike. So they have launched a new account, which is Trend Mood 2. So if you haven't followed that account, go ahead and follow that. But this was on the original Trend Mood 1 account. I don't have all of the details, but it looks like it is either at Target or coming to Target. So if that is a line that you have loved, you were sad to see it go in Sephora, it is coming to Target for you guys. All right, something else we didn't get to talk about last week is KVD. I'm sure you guys have either seen reviews or have heard about it already, is coming out with a new foundation in their Good Apple line. This is the Good Apple Serum Foundation, full coverage, transfer proof. Looks like it comes in 40 different shades for $42 each, and this is definitely something I think I might want to try. I have foundations in my collection. I need to use one up before I go out and purchase a new one, and there's lots of ones that are on my list. The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, the House Labs Triclone Foundation, and then this is definitely going on the list as well. But I'm not allowing myself to purchase a new foundation until I use one up. So I better get cracking on that. But this definitely looks interesting. And I'm excited. I do love their balm, the Apple Balm. And I'm wondering how this will fare on my skin. All right. I think there were just two other things from last week that I wanted to touch on that struck my interest. Kulfi Beauty is releasing their Mindy Moment long-lasting radiant cream blushes, highly pigmented and long-lasting buildable cream blush that blends seamlessly into the skin for a radiant flush of color. Looks like they are $28 a piece. And cream blush like this, a liquid blush like this, I have some. I have not yet had a chance to try. And I'm just not sure if I'm going to be liking this type of product, but it's definitely something that interests me. The shade colors too, I'm like, okay, I don't know why, but I have a ton of pinks, all kinds of different kinds of pinks. I tried a purple blush, which I absolutely loved. And it looks like there is a purpley blush here. But I think for this summer, I'm going to be leaning more towards oranges because I don't really have a lot of orange blushes in my collection. But there's definitely a couple here that pique my interest. But I also want to pick up the Denasomyrix blushes too. Oh my God, I have to stop myself. It's getting to be a problem. But these definitely look interesting. If you guys have tried these, have tried something by Kulfi before, put it in the comments down below. What do you think of it? Is it worth our money? And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was a new release by Denasomyrix. This is their Vision Flush Glow Hyper Radiant Liquid Highlighter. When I first looked at this, I thought these were liquid eyeshadows and I got super excited about it, but they are not. They are liquid highlighters to go along with those new blushes that have come out. Hyper Radiant Buildable Liquid Highlighter for a long-lasting all-over glow without glitter, loaded with Hyper Radiant refined pearl pigments. This formula has a sheer skin-like finish for all the glow. $20. Looks like it comes in 6 different shades. Femme, which is a lilac pink opalescent glow. Majesty, which is a burnished bronze glow. Electric Love, which is a rosy mauve glow. Legendary, which is a chocolate golden chocolate glow. Crave, which is a warm copper glow. And Tiara, which is a golden sand. And it looks like it is available now. This is definitely something that interests me because I've never tried a liquid highlighter before, and it makes me wonder. I don't count the Elf Hello Glow because I use that as a primer. I actually have that on today underneath my foundation. But this is definitely, Femme is definitely something that piques my interest because I don't quite have a highlighter like that. So that might be coming home with mama when I go to pick up one of the blushes. Just saying. But I've never tried a liquid highlighter before. I'm not quite sure how they work, how it would fare on my skin type, but it's definitely something that's piquing my interest. And for a $20 price point, that might be coming home with mama for certain. All right, let's take a look at the new makeup releases that have popped since last week. Something that I just saw as I was scrolling through, and I have seen it before, is the new NYX fat oil, and that is something I am definitely interested in trying. So it is available now, their new fat oil lip drip hydrating tinted lip oil gloss, severe high shine infused with vegan squalene and rich in shine, delivers up to 12 hours of hydration and protection, $9 in 8 shades. I want this. I want this. My lips are dry, you guys. It is wintertime and I need some help. My lips need some help. And the shine on this, the fact that it has slight pigment in it, I'm gonna start with one and then I'm probably gonna collect them all. I need to stop. I need to at least slow down. Can't buy all the things. But the one that's called That's Chic, it's kind of like a purpley one, but in the bottle it looks brown, and that's the one that definitely speaks to me the most. So at least one of these is coming home with me because I gotta try it. I gotta try it for science, you guys. I just have to. House Labs is releasing their new Color Fuse Blush, launching on February 23rd, featuring a clean talc-free formula with fermented arnica and hydroberry that melts onto the skin for a smooth second skin finish. $38. I'm a blush whore, you guys. I do. That first color that's right front and center of this picture, it's stunning. It speaks to me, and I'm gonna have to go swatch it and see what it's gonna look like on my skin. And if it's not anything like I have in my collection, that might be coming home with me as well. But everybody's coming out with all the blushes, all the everything. You just can't buy everything. You just can't. So buy what speaks to you, and don't overspend. Don't be like me and overspend. And something else that's really piquing my interest, because I'm in love with the Makeup Revolution one, is new bronzers by Tower 28. I only have the mascara by Tower 28. I want to try their lip products. I want to try everything. But this is the Sculptino Soft Matte Cream Contour and Bronzer, available in 4 shades. This is a foolproof cream contour to softly shape and sculpt your face with a blendable texture and neutral undertone. So it looks like this is coming soon, not yet available. I need to go touch it. And if it is similar to the Makeup Revolution, I'm going to make myself use that one up first before I get this one. But I want all the things. It's horrible. I want all the things. It's just crazy. If you plan on picking this up, let us know in the comments down below. And just like I thought, because it was kind of confirmed with it coming out in the flyer, Natasha Denona is now available on Ulta's website. I checked this morning. It's up there, you guys. It's there. Many items available, including brand new Need a Rouge Lippies, the Pastel Plexi highlighter, and the My Dream collection. Definitely, if you got some Ulta points and you've been wanting to pick up some Natasha Denona and you don't have what's available there, looks like there's a couple of the midi palettes. The My Dream collection is there. It looks like the Pastel collection, the Plexi highlighter, that looks like it's available. My points are gonna get a workout, you guys. I do not have a Natasha Denona midi palette, and I might wait until she releases a new one. I don't know yet. I haven't made a decision, but there's definitely some available at Ulta now. This is exciting. First Dior comes to Ulta, and now Natasha Denona. My points are gonna get a workout. So if you've been wanting to pull the trigger on a Natasha Denona product that they have at Ulta and you've saved up some points, pull the trigger. Treat yourself for Valentine's Day. Huda Beauty is coming out with new Matte Obsession eyeshadow palettes. Powder matte and cream to powder finishes. Warm and cool. There's the Warm Matte Obsessions palette, a mix of toasty terracottas, rusty oranges, pretty peaches, and rich browns. And then there's the Cool Matte Obsessions palette, a mix of icy mauves, dreamy pinks, pastel purples, and frosty browns. Will be available this month on their website and at retailers. I have one Huda Beauty palette, and it's the bigger one. And from what I've heard from people is that these 9-pan palettes are not as good as the big ones. But this definitely speaks to the neutral lover's soul, and part of me is a neutral lover. I will have to admit though, these are colors that I already have in my collection, and as much as I love Huda, I'm not gonna be picking these up, but I might be swatching them inside store just to see what the formula is like. But if this is something you're gonna be picking up, let us know in the comments down below. And then this was something I was super excited to see because I love this brand. LYS Beauty is coming out with the Love Yourself eyeshadow palette for $25, a mix of mattes and shimmers. So this is a picture of one of them. Apparently there's gonna be 2 palettes, and this was something that I was like, this is interesting. I do love their triangle packaging. It is a bitch to store, but I don't know that I would want an eyeshadow palette in this configuration. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, jewel tones are in this year. From everything that I've seen, jewel tones are gonna be a thing this year. So they are in it with these 2 jewel tones, and then the rest of the mattes in this one. I thought I saw the other one. There are 2 palettes, and I thought I saw the other one on a different, I saw it on Makeup Release Radar. So this is going to be the second one. So these are gonna be $25 a piece. They've never come out with eyeshadow palettes, so I'm curious about the quality of it. So I might get swatch happy. And this second one right here, this is the color story that I would go with if I was picking this up. Unfortunately though, I have all of these shades in my collection already. And with as many eyeshadow palettes as I've accumulated in the last 6 months, I told myself that unless it was a unique color story that I do not have, that I could not live without, that I wasn't gonna be picking it up. But definitely going to be swatching this inside of store because I'm curious as to what the formula is going to be. Love this brand, but I don't know, is it going to be like REM or Rare Beauty where the eyeshadows in the line just suck? We'll have to find out and see. Fenty Beauty is coming out with all new shades for their Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. Creamy matte formula with intense color in one swipe. Lightweight, whipped texture leaves lips feeling plush and comfy and not dry, with a doe foot applicator for $29. The new shades are Sea Sweetheart, which is a soft pink nude. Riri, that's my nickname too, spelled differently. Rose Mauve Nude, the MVP, which is a blue red. HBIC, which is a deep garnet red, and Breadwinner, which is a chocolate brown nude. Available now on their website and at Sephora. This is probably something I'm gonna be passing on. I've not tried this formula at all. I don't have any of the older shades, and none of these shades really speak to me. And this is just not something that speaks to my soul. So the other thing I have accumulated way too much of is lip products. So I need to work my way through some of those first before I pick up some new ones. You know, except in rare cases like the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. Just saying. But if you're going to be picking this up, let us know what the quality is like. If you've had the older shades, you're going to be picking up some of the new shades, have picked up some of the new shades, let us know what the quality is in the comments down below. I don't know how I feel about the whipped texture. I do have a couple whipped texture lip products, and I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan of matte, and like matte is back, you guys. Matte for lips is back. And this is why I have gloss to put on top of things. Just saying. Jones Road is coming out with a new shade in their Miracle Balm in Miami Beach. A wash of soft focused moisture to perfect and enhance skin. Light reflecting balm. Wear it alone or layer on top of foundation for an instant refresh. $38. The Miami Beach is a warm peachy coral with subtle gold shimmer and sheer to buildable coverage for fair to dark skin. This is something that is interesting to me. I don't own anything by Jones Road, but I'm looking at these pictures. Do you see this picture right here? Do you see hardly any color on these people? I mean, I know it's buildable and they say that. The only color I see is the one in the middle. I feel like Jones Road is hit and miss based on what I've seen other people say about it. So this is not something that I'm gonna be picking up at all. And this color, it's like, meh, oh, yawn. And then since we talked about that, let's talk about the dupe. Makeup Revolution is coming out with their Balm Glow. Multi-way balm to glaze your cheeks, eyes, and lips. Creamy formula blends perfectly into your skin and other makeup for a radiant flush of color on your cheeks and the ultimate glazed donut look on your lips and eyelids. I've heard of the glazed donut look. Is it popular? Because I don't think I want to be looking like a glazed donut. I'm just saying, maybe my lips, but I don't know. No. No. These come in 8 shades for $12 a piece. And some of the colors are interesting to me, but Makeup Revolution is definitely hit or miss for me. And this is definitely something that I'm going to be passing on, even though there are some colors there that strike my fancy. Not enough for me to go run out and get it. Not even with Ulta points. Not even. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about that piqued my interest because it just looked interesting to me was the new Sculpt Contour Stick by Milk Makeup. A matte, cool-toned cream contour stick that blends easily to add instant depth and dimension to your face by mimicking the look of natural shadows. $24. The 4 shades are Toasted, which is good for fair to light, Stoked, which is good for medium to medium tan, Simmer, which is for tan to deep skins, and Sizzle for very deep. Available on Valentine's Day at Sephora. I have never tried anything by Milk Makeup. I feel like they are very overpriced, although $24 does not seem that bad for them. And part of my curiosity is like making me say to myself, Marie, get it, go try it, get it. But no, I'm going to be passing. I'm going to be passing on this because I have enough. And until I use something up in my collection, that's when I can repurchase, or unless something screams at me, you have to have it. And this doesn't scream at me, you have to have it. Taking a look at the different shades, they definitely look interesting. Shade 1 is the one that I would be getting, which is for fair to light, even though I consider myself a medium to medium tan girl, but that Stoked color just is not speaking to me. It's the Toasted color that is. And I might be swatching it while I'm at Sephora because it seems like this is cool toned in color. And whereas I do have some warm toned ones, my Makeup Revolution one is a cool toned. And I really do love that. So we'll see. You know, maybe. No, can't get it. No, can't get it. No, but maybe swatching it, and down the road after I use a product, maybe then I'll be getting it. But that's everything that I saw that I wanted to talk about today. So thank you so much for spending some time with me, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything I missed, if there's anything you want to see me talk about it, DM me, put it in the comments down below. Let us know, and I'll put it in the new Makeup Nonsense Bingo for next week. But thanks again for spending some time with me, ladies and gentlemen. I always love when you do. Again, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people with the same interests as you will like my content too. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.